Today we are talking about the rules behind our belief system. Your beliefs are what influence the way you feel, which influences your decisions, which ultimately dictates our destiny. So our belief system is really important for us to get awareness of and kind of investigate it. So today I'm teaching you some of the things that I've learned from the one and only Mandy Morris. Who do you have to be to get what you want? What rules have you set up behind your belief system? So for instance, if you are wanting to manifest a lot of money, who do you believe you have to be in order to have that? Do you believe you have to change careers or have a certain expertise? Do you believe you have to hustle and work really hard 24/7? I desire to be a really good mother. But in order for me to be a good mother, to be worthy of being a good mother, I had this crazy list, and I didn't even realize it, where I had to cook incredible meals every night that everybody in the family enjoys. I had to always enjoy every precious moment with my family and never need to take any time for myself. I had to be really clean, keep my house spotless. And let me just tell you guys, I'm very messy. And I also don't always make meals that my family likes. And I was just setting myself up for self-sabotage to never be able to reach this plateau of who I have to be in order to be a good mother. And so I had this self-talk running in the background saying, you're a terrible mother, you're a bad person, look at you, oh, blah, 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 blah. All because of these rules that I didn't realize I had in place. Write down what it is we want. I want this in my life. I want to be a wonderful mother. I want to manifest this much money. And then start journaling on who do I have to be to get it. You'll be amazed at the rules that you have unconsciously written about yourself. Oftentimes, it's rules that contradict each other, that can never actually be even fulfilled. I'll give you another example. I have a friend that's having all of this physical pain, and she's an incredible energy healer, and she's helped so many people, and so she's really frustrated. She's like, why can't I heal this myself with my energy work? She said, I can't heal unless I'm able to envision myself already healed and really feel it. But I can't relax, and I can't envision that because of the pain. So she created these two rules about healing that completely contradict each other. And it's like she written these rules unconsciously to make sure she could never reach her goal. This is where self-sabotage comes in. It's the rules that we create behind our beliefs that keep us stuck, keep us looping. These rules are learned from childhood, from trauma, from culture. They're not even our rules. They're things we've picked up from other people. But here's the good news. If you've learned them, you can unlearn them. So here's the questions you want to ask yourself. Go ahead and pause the video, get a piece of paper out. Who told me that? And if you're not sure, you can always look back into your childhood and see who else had a similar rule in their life. I'll give you another example. I wanted to manifest a lot of money. And I did manifest a lot of money. But my rules behind it were I had to work so hard that I completely denied my whole body and broke myself in order to be worthy and to be enough to manifest this money. And I had to do it 24/7. And that's exactly what I did. Nobody directly told me that, but I watched my father do that and I absorbed it. So it's not always just like who told me I had to be that, but where did I see this in my childhood? Who did I pick this up from? The next question, is this actually true? Is it true all the time? Does every person that I've ever met in my entire life had to break themselves and work 24/7 in order to manifest a lot of money? No, there's some people that have manifested tons of money from stocks. So we want to figure out what our rules are, figure out where we pick them up from, and then discover if they're actually even true, or do we want them to be true moving forward? What do we want our new truth to be? So if I had, say, let's go back to money. If I had complete and total financial freedom in every aspect, in every way that I've ever dreamed of, what would I look like? Would I be dressed a certain way? Would I be talking a certain way? Would I be retired, or would I be working? What would you be doing? Those are your rules that are hidden. How do you have to speak? How do you have to walk? Once you discover these limiting rules that are often contradicting and self-sabotaging, now we got to rewrite them. And I like Mandy's 1% rule. So we don't have to rewrite them 100% to create resistance. You can, and if that works for you, that's great. I like the 1% rule, something my subconscious gets on board with right away, instantly starts making me feel different. And then we can revisit it and keep shifting it 1% every day. Let's go back to the example with being a good mother. Instead of I have to make flawless, perfect meals every day, have my house super clean, and my kids are always happy and never fighting in order to be a good mother, I rewrite this rule to sometimes I make good meals, sometimes I order out, sometimes I get the kids to bed on time, and sometimes I don't. But if I'm connecting with my children and listening to them, I'm still a good mother. So everything's not going to be perfect, but when you start shifting your rules 1%, it makes a profound difference in your life. I'm Sarah Stone Love. I hope this helps you to dig a little bit deeper on your belief system, begin understanding the rules that you're creating unconsciously behind the scenes that are shaping your life often causing paralysis and us going for our dreams and keeping us stuck. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Join me every week. I'll be sharing more content on how to manifest your dreams, because you know what? You are absolutely worth it.